All right, welcome back to Gaming in the Pines. This is part two of our Sims 4 Gilmore Girls build. Last episode, we tackled Rory's bedroom, and this episode, we're tackling the kitchen. I've just realised I've done this all in night mode, so it's going to be awfully dark for you all. I promise I do hit the sun on right at the last second. So, I sort of went with the before Reno kitchen. The kitchen does have a Reno in like season 4 or 5 once Luke and Lorelai start dating. And we lose quite a lot of features. We get bright yellows, we get wood floors, a few other things happen later on. I've tried to find as much as we can about season 1. Once again, the lack of lace curtains really got me here. I could not find them. And this was the best I could do to match those windows, but also the right height of the curtain. It's driving me nuts that they're not the right colour. If anyone knows how to change the colour of a curtain beyond the set colours they give you, please let me know. It's even things like single cupboards mustn't be a thing in this game anymore. Sort of had to make do. The clutter really came in handy here. You can find we've got quite a lot of it going on. And there were things like this chair up in the corner has baskets on it, but I couldn't do that. But then I put them on the table beside it. So there's a few liberties that we had to take, trying to find the right artwork that didn't scream, I'm rich, but said clutter was also another tricky part. You can see here I've sort of found the right ones in the end. I know their cupboard doesn't have that corner piece there. It's just automated by the game. And back to the clutter, the fun part. So that's where I've gone with the basket, and then I've just found lots of little fun bits to pop around on the tables. Lots of utensils. I think she has like 7 lots of utensils on this by the time I finish. I also know I put a bathroom on the bottom floor, as you can see there, just because we haven't built the top floor yet. And I was being cheap and not, realizing that I could do a cheat code. That and I quite haven't worked that out yet. So that bathroom will disappear to be true to things as we go. So the best way I could find to do this was to find pictures of season 1 kitchen and then try and go with that shot the best I could at times. I have just realised that I have got the wrong wallpaper in here, so I will fix that shortly. There you can see Lorelai in the toilet for a bit. So I've popped the walls up just to change that. I wish you could just select which walls you wanted up because otherwise the other ones get in the way. In Sims 3, there was an option to sort of go to ground level up and down that way with the camera, and it really drives me nuts in this that I can't do it because I can't get that aesthetic, really living in the sim world moment. I don't want God view, I want sim view, basically. So here we're just building out the stove area. There was quite a few pieces here that were tricky. For example, in this corner, they have a water filter, which is not an option on here. And then opposite the arch, they also have an old sewing machine, which is not an option. So I play around with a few options there, as you're about to see, trying to find something. As soon as I saw this eclectic coffee cup holder, I was like, that's Rory and Lorelai. But it really doesn't match the vibe. And then I saw that they really have their coffee and their sugar and their tea on this little island. So I went and found a hot cocoa tray, and that is the best we can get. This little part of the thing has been so annoying. This plate shelf was the best thing I could find. I tried pots and pans. Really, it's just a spice rack. Why can I not find a spice rack? I would have thought that would be just such a simple thing. I placed one next to the stove instead, but yeah, this kind of fits the vibe. I was kind of thinking this little shelf thing can sort of take place of the sewing machine. It's got the same sort of vibe to it. It's kind of hidden around the corner. It's interesting looking at these shots that there isn't actually that corner there. So I've sort of seen that sort of had to happen for the archway, but I think Rory's room was just really a whole square bigger. So that was interesting. There was a water filter there, couldn't fit it, put the bin in instead. The bin is there as well. And then we're really running dry on the artworks here. So we're using the nursery prints because I could not find anything else. Then depending on what season you're looking at, there is a wall light on this little wall, but then another wall light beside the door. I've sort of popped them both in because when do you not just need more light anyway? And just tried to find a little table for this corner because in one of the shots there is a little wooden table there, and then I thought that would be better than that, sticks to the story a bit more, and we can just elude the fact that there is a sewing machine there. Now she had some like gift boxes with her mannequin with her dress or her coat stacked on it in A Day in the Life. You don't really get many shots of this area otherwise. There's maybe one shot that shows us that there's a bookshelf in this far area here. And then it must be built in because then there's actually a cabinet in front of it, but we really just don't have that kind of space. Man, they've got a lot of storage, and considering they've got a lot of storage, they've got a lot of stuff out of storage. They have a lot of stuff. They must love shopping somehow, but eclectically. And then here's where I tried to show you the house, and it got very Sims 1-y because I cannot work out the cameras to save my life. All right, here we go. So we have this shot. The cabinets are sitting awfully high there. I will fix that in a moment. And then we sort of carry on around the corner. This is my shocking camera view, giving you the best I can. Bit of the wall there. We can sort of see this little area. I did add in that extra light. Here I realize it is nighttime and you can't see anything. I will change that in a second, but this I'm pretty happy with. I'll just change it to day. There we go. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let us know on Gaming in the Pines what room you would like to see next. Would it be Lorelai's room? Would it be tackling the stairs? Yes, that will be a whole episode. Will it be the living room? Would it be the outside? Let me know. All right, bye.